What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning back in. For today's episode, we are going to be continuing again with the high intensity interval training workouts. Today we got a full body circuit, and this will be episode 2 of the advanced phase level workout. So again, a notch up from obviously the beginner and intermediate. So for those of you looking for something a little bit more difficult and higher pace, this is perfect. This is going right down your alley. All right, so again, it will be structured the same exact way. We'll be doing 1 minute stations all the way down. Once we finish all 8 of our stations for today, you'll take that 2 to 3 minute break, get some water real quick, rejuvenate, come back, get that second round, take 1 more break, and then come up and finish with that 3rd and final round, all right? So for the first one we got today, we're gonna be doing some slow declining explosive push-ups, all right? So all you guys are gonna need for this one is somewhere where you can put up on your feet. So what we're gonna do, coming down into push-up position, putting my feet up right here, putting myself in a declining position, coming down. So what I'm gonna be doing is coming down as slow as I can on the decline. Once I get down to the bottom, I'm gonna explode up, all right? As hard as I can. So once you do it again, coming down as slow as you can, down to the bottom. Once you get to the bottom, generate all that momentum, and explode up, all right? So again, obviously those will be pretty difficult to keep doing throughout that minute, so kind of just do your best to pace yourself and see what you can do. All right, that's gonna be our first one. On to number 2. For our second one, we're gonna be doing some weighted box jumps. All right, guys, so the first thing you're gonna do, grab your pair of weights. We're gonna hold them up top right here, making sure we're keeping up our chest, back is staying straight the entire time. And I would recommend you guys find a stable platform for you guys to jump on top of, because you don't wanna fall and hit your face. I promise you it's not a pretty sight. So find somewhere stabilized where you can jump on top of, and this is what we're gonna do. Once we hear that clock, 3, 2, and 1, we're coming right into it. Coming up, back down, up, back down, up, and back down throughout that minute. Again, obviously those are pretty difficult, so if you feel like your legs are getting a little heavy and you're gonna slip, make sure you give yourself a little second to recuperate and get right back at it, all right? That is gonna be our second one. Number 3, we're gonna be doing some hanging tucks with some weight added onto it, all right, guys? So what it's gonna look like, you guys are gonna obviously need a pull-up bar or something you can hang from to complete this one. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna get a grip right here. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have our weight underneath us. We're gonna clench our weight with our feet right here, and from this position, we're gonna tuck up those knees. Coming all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, and all the way down. And remember, the more under control and slower you go, the more of a contraction you're gonna feel in that muscle, all right, guys? So that will be our 3rd one. On to the 4th. Our 4th one, we're gonna be doing 5 incline presses followed with 5 shoulder presses, all right, guys? So what it's gonna look like, you guys are gonna grab a pair of weights, we're gonna lay it back in an incline position right here on the bench. Once we hear that clock, 3, 2, 1, we're coming right into 5 incline presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Once we have 5, we're gonna go ahead, sit it up, right into 5 shoulder presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it back in, lay it back down, 5 more incline presses. All right, 5, 5, over and over throughout that minute, and that is our 4th station. Number 5, we're gonna be doing some Bulgarian split squats, all right, guys? So you're gonna be doing 30 seconds one leg, 30 seconds the other leg. And all we're gonna be needing is somewhere where you can go ahead and put your foot up on to complete it. So what we're gonna do, put one leg up right here, make sure you're nice and stabilized on balance. Once we hear that clock, 3, 2, 1, coming all the way down to the bottom, keeping that chest up, back nice and straight, right back up, down to the bottom, and back up. Once we hear that clock, 3, 2, 1, then we're gonna switch it to the other leg. Same exact thing, make sure you're nice and stabilized. Once we hear the clock, 3, 2, 1, coming all the way down. Chest up, back nice and straight, all the way back down. All right, that will be number 5. On to number 6. For our 6th one, we're gonna be doing some hanging L holds, all right, guys? So again, this one you're gonna need a bar or something where you can hold yourself up on. What we're gonna be doing, grabbing it up right here. Once we hear that clock, 3, 2, 1, bring it up those legs, bam, and then holding and gluing, like the shape of an L. All right, guys, so obviously you're not gonna probably be able to hold it for the whole minute, but just do as long as you can. Those will be pretty tough, great challenge. All right, so that's going to be number 6. On to the next. For our 7th station, we're gonna be doing some shoulder push-ups, all right, guys? So again, for this one, you will be needing somewhere where you can put your feet up on. What we're gonna be doing, Feet are gonna be coming up. We're gonna elevate up into this position right here. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring back those hands right here, creating more tension sitting onto our shoulders, and we're gonna have our head looking back the entire time, all right? So from this position, what we're gonna do, you're gonna dip all that body weight onto your shoulders. Once you get down to the bottom, coming right back up. All the way down to the bottom, and right back up. All right, guys, so again, like all the other stations, that's pretty difficult, so just try to manage it throughout that minute and see what you can do, all right? On to the last station. And for our 8th and final station for today's circuit, we're gonna be doing a split set, all right, guys? So what we're gonna be doing is 30 seconds of weighted squat jumps, followed by 30 seconds of weighted squat pulses, all right? So what we're gonna do, grab our pair of weights, we're gonna hold them up top right here, making sure we're keeping our chest up, back nice and straight. Once we hear that clock, we're gonna go right into the weighted squat jump. So sitting down, 3, 2, 1, down to the bottom, jumping up. Bottom, jumping up. Over and over until we hit that halfway mark. Once we come up to the 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1, we're gonna switch it right into weighted squat pulses. Sitting down, chest up, back nice and straight, under control, making some nice distinct pulses, all right? And that will be all 8 of our stations for today's full body circuit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys give this workout a shot. Let me know what you think, all right? And also, I hope you guys are continuing to keep hitting that subscribe button. Like I said, just trying to get this stuff out to the right people. And yes, so until then, guys, make sure you guys are staying positive, be successful, keep dreaming big, baby.